Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and bird enthusiasts everywhere, welcome to a brand new episode of Super Couch Fighters Zeku Introduction!
Yay! You guys gotta be here, man. You have to see Santel do this shit.
I did it like I was about to go down a slide. Like my arms went up in the air, my feet went out. I was like, wee!
He does it all the time.
They don't know. This is not.
He does it all like
it's not a visual medium. They're never gonna see.
He'll introduce these episodes. First of all, attributing to them titles that are nowhere close to what the actual title of the video is going to be.
I don't know what you're going to call the video. I never asked what you're going to call it.
There's a format to these videos that have been the same for 2 years now.
Listen, I don't want to mess with a formula. Like, hey, I'm not here to find out what's in the secret sauce. I just promote it.
And not only that.
What?
When Santel intros these episodes, you guys, he becomes...
Like before, when I walked in the room, I was like an old man, and then all of a sudden you said action, and a puff of smoke, and I was a young man with energy out the wazoo!
I get it. Yeah, we're doing Zeku, but you guys, I'm gonna have to film one. We're gonna put one on Twitter, because it's pretty incredible.
We just put it in the
see, you're so fucking like I would film you, and you would like get all reserved and shit.
No.
So I'm gonna have to do it secretly.
Don't do it secretly. We'll just start putting them in the bottom of every episode.
Oh, I'm sure everybody would love that.
We'll do it with an iPhone. It'll
guys,
be fine.
Welcome back to Street Fighter V. It's a brand new character. It's Zeku time. We're gonna break him down. We're gonna do his trials.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day, and it is time for some Zeku.
Shoutouts to this game. It's been a while since I've lauded this game's choice to have a new character like every couple of months, as opposed to dumping a bunch of characters like once a year, you know?
Yeah.
But here he is. It's Zeku, everybody.
Wow, he's old.
Yeah. Oh my God, his theme song is godlike. All right. Zeku has two forms.
I'm listening to the theme song.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. Brett's grooving. That's what we're talking about. This can go on forever.
Love it. So he's an older gentleman.
Yeah.
Sometimes. The rest of the time, you can transform with him and go into young man mode.
Right, and then you're just straight up like Street Fighter Strider.
Yeah, he's there. So, in case you're wondering, the transformation move is down, 2 punches.
Okay, let me just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
This is basically like stances, correct? Like he has old man stance and young man stance, and each one does slightly different things.
Let me put it this way. Gen from Street Fighter 4 was quote-unquote a stance character. Would you say that Gen had 2 stances, or would you say that Gen was 2 completely different characters?
I'd say Gen is 2 completely different characters.
For intents and purposes, yes, he just had the same model.
Right.
This guy is as complex as Gen, and like the variance between the 2 forms is as complex in Gen. It's just that there's now 2 unique models to go along with those 2.
Okay.
So yeah, he's a stance character. He is 2 completely different people, so we got a lot to go over, you guys. We'll start with the special moves, actually. How about that?
Yeah.
This guy's main thing is the Graham kick, which...
That's his little scythe kick.
It's just like Strider's kick from back in the day, or Strider's scythe. His like sword slash. You can hear it. Listen to this. Wait, listen.
Oh, yeah.
It's the sound effect. So it's a great move. So here's the deal with this kick. They all have pretty long startup for, kicks, that is. The heavier the button, the longer the startup. However, the longer the range, though. So it's an incredible zoning tool. Like, look at that. This thing will cut through projectiles.
Nice.
And it technically has 2 hits. So check this out. You see how I'm hitting him long range? He takes that hit, right?
Yeah.
If I get a little bit closer, it's a knockdown. So
nice.
there's kind of like 2 hit boxes stuck in here.
The ink effect makes me feel like he was a scrapped character from Street Fighter 4.
Not the case. Not the case.
Not the case? Okay.
No. But understand there's 2 hit boxes here. Either you're hit with one or the other. So, but when they throw projectiles, like, if we were in training mode right now and you were controlling Ryu, if you threw a Hadoken, I could technically throw that out.
Swap it away.
And not only would like my inner one deal with the fireball, my outer one would hit you. So he can deal with fireballs no problem. Also, these kicks are minus. I think they're all -6, so just be a little bit careful. Obviously, from like this range, no one's gonna fuck with you. Up close, if you do the light one, if they block, yeah, they can mess with you a little bit. So you just gotta be a little bit careful.
Okay.
Is this? No, it doesn't. Never mind. So I'm gonna go over EX versions later when we get to a trial that is Infinite EX. So we'll get there, okay?
Now, he's doing an animation after the kick.
Yeah.
Does he have to do all of that? Or
No. See, look, I can just cancel it by holding down back.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a flourish, which is like cool animation shit, you know?
I'm down with flourishes. I just didn't know if it was like part of the move or not.
Technically, it is part of the move, but you can cancel that animation.
Okay, cool. Cancelable.
He has the back gram as well, which is just Hadouken backwards with kick.
And this is anti-air, basically?
They can be used as anti-airs, but they're also launchers.
Nice. Okay, and then you get
It has
combo
all
stuff.
the exact same properties that I just described. It just goes up. These things will whiff on crouchers, though, so you have to be careful.
When I think about the kicks going through fireballs, it makes me think of Akuma. Does this maybe stop some of Akuma's air shenanigans because it stops the ball and it'll
Timed
kick him?
correctly, yeah, it can.
Cool.
But he has other things to deal with that, too. We'll cover that. These are mostly combo filler.
Okay.
You launch somebody up, so the beautiful part is that these are actually cancelable late in the move into regular gram. So you get something like this. And that's very easy to cancel into because this whole window when he's like down back there, you can just cancel right into regular gram. Like
Fun.
You could buffer it. Look how early I'm gonna do it. I'm already done doing the move. It's just gonna come out.
Brett had his hands. His hands were just up in the air. He was talking to me with his hands.
The rule of thumb is like buttons will go into like buttons with him, so you can juggle medium into medium. So medium back gram into regular medium gram.
Got it.
Or heavy into heavy. And of course you can do like heavy to medium too, but you know,
Right.
what's the point? But it's great. It's great combo filler. So like something that's like bread and butter stuff. And it's pretty good damage too.
For 4 hits, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good damage. Like you said, it can be used as an anti-air, but the slow startup makes it a little bit unreliable, especially considering that he has dedicated anti-air stuff.
Right.
Speaking of dedicated anti-air stuff, he has an SRK.
Yeah, he does.
This has the
straight from Ibuki.
Look, you can still hear the Strider's sword sound effect, which is dope. It's just SRK with kick, and it's mostly combo ender.
I want to see Zeku with rave music behind him because he keeps just doing. He's just like spinning his hands.
That's old Japanese shit, man. That's jutsu shit,
no,
baby.
that's EDC shit. I think he's on Molly right now.
Well, old Zeku or young Zeku,
Maybe.
This thing is a great anti-air. I think they all do the exact same damage, and you can like light hit confirms. Oh boy, well you're gonna see his super. Never mind. Great. Well, hold on. There you go. So like light hit confirms are great for ending that.
It kicks them away though, so you want to end with it.
Well, yeah, it's a combo ender for sure.
Okay.
If you're gonna end your combo, you may as well go to the light one. Gives you the best Oki. So it's kind of different because like normally you would like end with the heavy ones with most characters, but he's kind of the inverse. You want to end with the light one if you're doing combos, so you're closest.
Get back in there.
Exactly. The heavy one is actually the anti-air one.
Oh, okay.
So if someone's jumping at you, that's like this just beats all anti-airs. Fully invincible to air attacks. And that's the one you want to do.
It's like his feet is like Ronin Kenshin. He's just coming up and slashing you out of the air.
It's pretty good that way. It's a pretty good anti-air. If you can react with it, go for it. He has other anti-airs, but this thing is pretty dedicated and pretty good at what it does.
Okay.
I think he only has one other special move, which is the flip. So he has light, medium. It's just Hadouken, right? So you do that flip, and you've got 3 different options out of it. But before we get to those options, you should understand the 3 different versions of the flip. Light, medium, and heavy. And all it has to do with is distance.
Okay.
So the light one, get the idea, and then the medium one, you get it.
Yep.
Here's the thing. The light one, no matter what, will never cross up. So the light one, you do that there, makes sense. But if you do it point blank, it just won't. It just won't.
The medium one is the cross-up one?
Sure, but the medium one can also not cross up if you do it like far away enough.
Okay.
It's just like the light one is good for like no, even if I'm point blank and I want to maintain my side, let's say, oh, I don't know, you have him in the corner, that light one is what you want to go for.
Yeah.
The first thing that you can do out of it is a kick. So you do Hadouken and you just press kick. So that kick you can do at any point really in the flip. So you can do it early, which is not a good idea because not only will it miss, even if you do hit, you won't have nearly as much frame advantage. So for example, trying to jab after that, he gets the block. The kick you want to do low, and then you get a combo after that. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
You get the idea.
Yep.
Matter of fact, does this work? No, it does not. Okay, so So that kick is just maintain pressure. It's kind of like Nash in that you do it and you get in for free basically, because as long as you press it the kick part low enough to the ground, it's still very much your turn, even on block.
Nice.
So something you want to do maybe is do that and then just go for a throw, really.
Yeah.
The other thing that he can do is this elbow drop. But if you see that elbow drop goes behind him.
Yeah.
It'll always hit behind him, which means
It's
you
like,
usually want to use it.
It's like Guy's front one.
Right. So you want to use this when you cross the opponent up.
Got it.
And it's incredibly plus. So like, whoops. It's so plus that even after that like long gap.
Yeah, he was still stunned.
Oh, how did I mess that up? Hold on. Let me practice this. You get the idea.
Yep.
So there's just like a little gap there, that's all. So that's the main mix-up, is blocking left or right. Especially considering that this elbow is not an overhead. The kick is not an overhead. You can deal both of those just by crouching, really. And you have to just so instead of a high-low mix-up, it's a left-right mix-up that you want to focus on most of the time, okay?
Interesting.
His last option out of that is just grab. And when it's usually useful is, you're mixing people up by blocking left or right. Sometimes people won't block. They won't block low like they should, and instead they'll just try and like space themselves to not have to deal with like this.
Yeah.
So that's when you just catch them with that, get a little free damage,
It's a grab. Grabs are always great mix-ups.
Yeah, so there it is. Like I said, this flip for him is like, it sucks that none of these options are overheads, but that's okay. They're mostly for left and right mix-ups, and honestly, they're mostly for getting in from a distance. So old Zeku excels at controlling space with his kicks, and a lot of his normals control space, and we're going to get to those in a moment.
Does he have any overheads?
Yeah, we'll get there in a second. But it just gets him in for free. If you time that kick right and don't get anti-aired,
Yeah.
then you're in there for free. It's like Nash, you know what I mean?
Now, are all of these moves a little bit different with Young version?
He doesn't even have that move in Young version.
He doesn't even have
I'm telling you, they're different characters.
Okay.
But we'll get there. Let's go over his normal, shall we?
Yeah.
Light Punch is pretty good at 4 frames, and it just has good range. And you can even punish with it, like, boom, boom, easy peasy, right?
A little chop, like he's going for your fucking neck.
He's going for those eyes, baby.
Yeah.
It's a good jab. Crouch jab is your standard crouch jab at 4 frames. What are you going to do? Medium Punch is a god button. It's 6 frames to start up, but I think it's +3 on block. So if you block this, it is very much still my turn.
Cool.
It's also his main button for the middle of combos because it is cancelable. So you can do stuff like that, but the medium button is so beefy that you can get even better stuff like launcher into that. That's just good stuff. Medium Punch, boom, boom, is like, you'll see that at the end of a lot of shit. Heavy Punch is -2 on block, so it's safe, so throw it the fuck out there.
It feels a lot of good space.
It's not bad. It's a little slow.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that much range as far as like heavy buttons go, but the reason it's good is because it's just cancelable.
Nice.
So you can go mediums out of that. So, if you think it's gonna hit, go for it,
Is it your main punish tool?
Punishing what? Like an SRK?
Yeah, something like that.
No, we got bigger stuff for that.
Okay.
I forgot crouching medium punch. This is godlike.
Yeah, it's basically the mini version of Rufus's, right?
Sure. It's just good footsies, and I think it's plus. I think it's either plus or 0. I'm not sure. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it here. It's just for this.
Okay.
Still controlling that space. Crouching heavy punch, however, is definitely, I think that's +2 on block.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good anti-air. You can catch people like that. It crush counters. And if somebody SRKs, you definitely want to do this. It'll probably show us in the middle of these trials where you do crouching heavy punch into some other stuff. But just know, good anti-air, plus on block. I think it's only plus... actually, no, it's -2 on block. And I think +2 on hit. So unfortunately, you're not going to get anything off of this combo-wise unless you cancel it immediately into a launcher. And that's only on, like, crush counter.
Okay.
Basically, wait, hold on. Never mind. So yeah, you can do that, but if they block that, you're fucked.
Right.
Basically, it's good for anti-airs and fishing for crouch counters. That's it. Let's talk about kicks. Standing light kick is pretty good in that it's got a little bit of range. And
Reminds me of Karen's. Not Karen's, I'm sorry. The Ice Girl.
Colleen.
Yeah.
It's got good range on it, and it's a good bully button every now and then. And I think... Whoops, sorry. I think... It does not combo, okay. So it's just a bully button.
You're poking with it.
But you can do that. No big deal. Crouching light kick is your standard low short just to check people. It is not cancelable. So once again, if you're trying to open people up with quick lows, your best bet is just... And then from there... Whoops. You get the idea. You have to confirm that though, so... And you can't chain it. You know, normally like a lot of characters will have like chainable lights, like tap tap. You have to time his.
Okay.
So, you know, have a little bit of discipline, damn it. And then from there, you can either go into a kick or do nothing if they're blocking. Medium kick is the God button. So these two, his mediums are just buff. So this is +2 on block, and its hit advantage is so good that you link into medium punch after. That is his main party starter.
Okay.
And the good thing is, you know how this shit whiffs on crouchers? This shit
hits.
It hits crouchers obviously, but it also forces standing. So if they're crouching and you hit them, as long as you start with that medium kick, which you should,
you get combo time.
Then you can go into the launcher, no problem. Also, I'm missing a lot of stuff. There you go. Easy peasy. Also, I forgot to mention that forces stand as well. So if they're crouching and you hit them with that, you can get full stuff off of that. Crouching medium kick. I'm not sure the numbers on this one, but it's a standard like further range low poke. None of his crouching attacks are crouching kicks are cancelable. So the only thing you're getting off of that, well, we'll get to that later. But know that you're not getting anything off of this. It's just a low check. Heavy kick. Pretty damn good poke. Crush counterable. Yeah, just a good poke. What are you gonna do? It can anti-air people if you space it and start it early enough.
Right, but if you're gonna anti-air, just use the heavy button or that.
Yeah, just use that shit. So there's your heavy kick as well as this right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty good sweep. The range is shitty, but the recovery is pretty good at -8. Still very unsafe, but -8 might be the best sweep in the game as far as recovery goes.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are his normals. He only has one command normal. Forward heavy punch for the overhead. -6, which is punishable. Pretty slow. It's your standard overhead. You're not getting anything off of it either. Not a damn thing.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just you open people up. I landed a lot. Ready to move on a little bit?
Show me the Molly version.
The what version?
The version of him on Molly, the young man version.
Wait, maybe we should go through these trials real quick to show, and then we'll get to him when it shows us the young man trials.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that there was a difference.
Sure. Because he's a completely different character.
Cool.
So I want us to do jumping medium. Oh, I didn't go over his jumping buttons, but whatever. Yeah, his medium kick one is the is his cross up.
And it's dive kicky.
It's just a weird angle.
Long. It's long.
You know, he has a shallow one. You know.
I always pictured young man as the shallow version, not this old man. There you go.
So that's that basic bread and butter that we just talked about. Easy peasy. Now they're asking us to do crouching hard punch into the EX version. Okay, so we have infinite meter. Let's talk about his EX moves real quick.
Okay.
So the first one is this. It's just godlike. Like, it fills the space, it does huge damage, it knocks down from far away, and it's plus on block. And it's +1 on block. So if you're up front and they block that, it's still your turn.
Nice.
It's just really good pressure, and it fills the space.
It's much easier to see the two hitboxes on it when you do the EX one.
Yeah, you can see them?
Yeah, a little bit. There's the light one, there's the heavy one.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yeah. And it's so active, dude. Like, I've hit people where I've done that, and they've accidentally walked into it after I was done.
Really?
It's incredibly active.
Okay.
Same thing goes for this. But this is like, I get so much damage off of this because you can substitute that any place you can do the light launcher. So for example, my bread and butter is actually something like this. Look at the damage.
That's real good.
Because this thing launches
3 or 4 of those, you're about to win the round.
Yeah. This thing launches them so high that you get the heavy grab. Heavy!
That's nice. That's good damage.
Can you do EX to EX? Yes, you can.
Okay.
Probably not that, like, only to kill somebody, probably.
Yeah, show off.
But look at that!
That's good.
Look at the... Oh
right, that's
God.
2.
That's such huge damage. Anyway, they're asking us to do crouching hard punch
Jumping hard kick.
Yeah, to crouching hard punch into that EX launcher. And then I think Fukuro, is his V skill, which we'll talk about in a moment. Right.
Oh,
So-
it turns him into young man.
Correct. So his V skill is this, which is just, look, let me be honest. Zeku's V skill is not the greatest. It's very situational. Like, this is incredibly unsafe on block, right? Don't just throw it out there. And you can only combo into it from specific situations. Namely, if you launch somebody, and then you can do that. And even then, look at that. It's not going down. I think you have to get a medium launcher at best. There you go. So medium launcher, you can combo into it.
So when you do this, you are setting up a situation that you know you're going to turn into the young version.
Correct.
Okay.
The only thing that I will say about it is, like, it turns you into the young version. It's a combo ender. You're not going to get anything off of it. And doing it sacrifices damage. So if I were to do this into this, that's going to be more damage than if I did the launcher into the V skill. So it's just if you need to switch in the middle of a combo because you're ready to move on. The V skill, however, you can choose the direction he will appear in. So it is nice if you're in the corner and you can, like, change this thing. So, like, look, the normal one makes him appear on the same side. But if you just hold forward as you do it, you'll just appear on the other side. No big deal.
Would you ever use this as an anti-air, or no? You'd use any of those other godlike ones?
This dude has way better anti-airs.
Okay.
Shh. I think this is just... So they want us to go... Okay, so now they want us in a young man mode, all right? Oh, shit. I didn't go over the rest of his stuff. We went over the EX versions of his gram kicks, right? Mm-hmm. I think the only other special move that he... Oh, yeah. That thing, it's invincible all the way through. It's exactly what you expect. And I only have one more EX, so you have to really pay attention to this. The EX flip is fully controllable, so you can initiate it and, like, hold back, hold forward to fuck with people. You know what I mean?
that's great mobility.
Right, so you do it, and then you can go to the back if you want, or I could have, like, pressed nothing to, like, stay in front. It's just... Oh, and the EX flip is projectile invincible.
Nice.
So if, Ryu's trying to zone you, you can, like, do it and then hold forward the whole way and then just come in with a kick, which is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So that's his EX moves, all right? So they're asking us to do young man stuff. You ready for that?
Yeah.
Young man is very different. This guy has lots of special moves. Actually, he has one special move that has a bunch of different enders. But let's start simple, shall we?
Sure.
He has a palm, which is just Hadoken. The palm is a combo ender. It like ends your juggles and stuff, so you know, stuff like that. I also use it for pressure sometimes, even though it's fraudulent.
Can you use it to stop Hadokens coming at you?
Yes, you can.
Great.
It nullifies projectiles if you time it, or at least I think it does. I've never really tried it that way. I'm pretty sure. Wait, yeah, probably. It's the light version starts up the fastest, but it's -4. So if you space it right, once again, you should be okay. But it just doesn't have much range. Like, you expect this to be like Chun-Li shit, where it, like, hits from, like, a big hitbox.
Right, and it's not.
It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. The medium one is -2, so completely safe. And the heavy one, which starts up forever, is +2. So if they block that, guess what?
Your turn.
You get to do more shit. It's a combo ender, and I'm trying to learn to use it as a pressure tool. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
He's got good old Hosanto, which is a launcher, and it's, I think all versions are -6, maybe even a little bit more, so don't throw it out. But it is a launcher, so you can juggle with the palm.
Cool.
And I think you can juggle up. So that was medium to medium. Hold on. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, I don't think you can do heavy to heavy. So at the best you go medium to medium. And I think you can go light to medium. Oh.
No, light to light.
Yeah. So if you're going to do light, you got to do light palm. But if you do medium or heavy, do medium palm. Which is still good damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Hosanto. Hosanto light, actually a pretty okay anti-air. So you can catch somebody anti-air, juggle them right into that, which is not bad. Oh, that's when you can get the medium. Because they're higher up, if you juggle them off of light Hosanto, like if you anti-air with that, you have enough time to land the medium palm because they're up in the air higher.
That's nice.
Yeah, for an anti-air, it's not bad at all.
Now, are you ever doing that into the V trigger, the V skill?
You can do that, yes. Comboing into V skill with young Zeku is much easier. So yes, you can, because his is different. So this is young one's V skill is just this punch.
Nice. And if you get it, you transform? Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's still very unsafe, because once again, it's less damage than, you know, what you could absolutely get with other shit. But it's, the option is there. Young Zeku can also transform, or rather V skill off of other things. It doesn't matter though.
Okay.
Let's see, we covered Hosanto. Hosanto leads to other shit. So, shit, my bad. He has an air grab.
Great.
Which is Hadoken in the air. And off of regular Hosanto, you have to do the EX version.
Okay.
But if you do EX shoulder, which we'll get to when we have a trial that actually gives us meter, you can do regular air grab, which is much easier. But know that he has this air grab, and it's pretty okay. So we covered Hosanto, we covered the palm. I think the only thing that's left is his run. So he's got this run. Hadoken with kick.
Yep. And then he has, and then I'm sure he has different outcomes you can do, but with the buttons you hit.
Right. So if you do light kick after the run, he stops. If you do medium kick, he comes with a slide.
Great.
And then heavy kick comes with this overhead. That overhead is minus 6? Five.
Okay.
So punishable, but you might be able to get away with it. So there's that. So he has these options out of it, right? It's just intended to mix people up. Like, you know, you can run, stop, go for a throw. Run, stop, go for a crouch jab. Or if you think they're going to be blocking high, or if you think they're going to be blocking low, there it is, you know? I think that's all of his special moves. Let's go over his normals. Same type of jab, godlike. It works as an anti-air if you space yourself right, and good advantage. Same thing for crouch jab, just real standard. The jabs between the two versions of Zeku, pretty similar.
Nice.
Medium punch is godlike. It's
So
just
both of the medium punches in both versions are good.
Yep, godlike. Because it's just huge advantage, man. Like you can do that, you know. It's not cancelable, however.
Okay.
So you have to do stuff like that. Or does that not work? Yeah, that doesn't work. But you can do.
You can get that slide.
Hold on. Ooh.
No. There you go.
There's the EX of the
Beautiful.
regular one. So yeah, easy peasy. It's just a great. It's +2, so it's your turn, and you can pressure with that for days. The crouching one is also a +1, and it is cancelable, like I said. So, you know, poking wise, this could be your main way to do stuff like that, or do stuff like that, or even put a little pressure on them like that. You know,
Sure.
But that's the cancelable one. I wish this was cancelable. It is not.
There's a reason why it's not.
I think you're right. Heavy punch, very minus, but if you space it right, you should be okay.
Big old hit.
It is cancelable though.
Okay.
So I usually use that for shimmies. Like I'll like jump in and do that. And I'll like combo into that on hit. Heavy kick. Oh, sorry. Crouching heavy punch. Not cancelable.
Okay.
But it does crush counter. So there's that. You just want to use these things from as far as possible. He's got a heavy kick, which is really interesting. Not only does it hop over lows, it has this weird property where, depending on if the opponent is standing or crouching, you'll get more or less advantage.
Huh.
Because if they're high up, it has so many active frames that if they're high up, it hits earlier, meaning you get less advantage. If they're crouching, it doesn't hit them until like it gets lower, so you have more frame advantage. So I think if you hit them high, it's only +3, so that's all you get.
Nice.
And that's all you get. So, ooh. Pretty good, though.
Beating up Ryu.
If they're crouching, though, I think you connect into that. Or
Okay.
maybe this, which gets you a lot of shit. Is that it? So, unlike old Zeku, this dude has a lot of command stuff and unique shit. First of all, he still has the same overhead. Just looks a little bit different, but forward heavy punch.
Beautiful.
Same properties. He has the Bunshin combo, like Guy used to have. So, light punch, medium punch, heavy kick.
Oh, okay.
right?
Fun.
Still very unsafe on block.
Right, but
don't do it unless you confirm.
Fun.
And of course, if you're in the corner and you land it, you can press down and heavy kick at the end to put them back in the corner.
Wow.
You can combo into this from crouch jab, and that's it. Because you can go crouch jab to stand jab, and that's the only thing that'll reach. If you do crouching light kick, did I not go over his kicks? I'm an asshole.
You did.
No, I didn't. So he has light kick.
Yeah.
It's still a bully button, and it is cancelable though.
Okay.
So that's good. Crouching light kick, not cancelable. But once again, it's just like old Zeku, where that's what you want to confirm into. Just light, boom, and that's the best you're gonna do. Medium kick is godlike. Very good poke, and a pretty good anti-air.
Cancelable?
No.
Okay.
It's just for poking and for anti-airing, and that's it. Crouching medium kick, same deal. Low checks, I don't even really use it that much. Except for one thing, which we'll get to later. We went over heavy kick, but crouching heavy kick is a slide.
Yeah.
It has this weird property where if you hit it from the right range, it won't knock down.
Yeah. So then do you get more combo if they don't knock down?
Yes. Watch.
Wow.
So, it still crush counters though, potentially, if it doesn't knock down. And that's when the real juice starts, but for now, oh, I wonder why that didn't work. For now, if you can like get that perfect, which is very hard to do. Look at that.
So spacing is important. With lots of characters in Street Fighter. With Zeku, it sort of is if you know your spacing, you're gonna get bigger things.
True. I'm just trying to land this combo one time. I was landing the crouching medium punch.
Yeah.
It's just so hard. If you're off at all, it's bad news. Look at that. You get the idea.
Is it like the tip of the foot?
Yeah, you have to be as far away as possible without being so far away that it whiffs. Look at that.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that connects though.
Maybe not that one?
I think I'm late. Shit, maybe I'm wrong. I did it once, damn it. You get the idea.
Yeah, I get it.
It's great. Those are his kicks. So he's got the Bunshin combo, right? So all of that is unsafe. Like if you do light to medium, unsafe. If you do light, medium, heavy, unsafe. Light, medium, heavy kick, all unsafe. Don't do it unless you're confirming into it from like that. But he also has medium punch, heavy punch, which is his main combo filler bullshit. Medium punch, heavy punch is very unsafe, but hey, you got to do it sometimes.
Okay.
Maybe as a whiff punish sometimes. If you do it max distance, you have to be careful though. Like let's say Ryu throws out a poke and I can catch it from here, you buffer it, and sometimes it works. But the heavy punch is cancelable.
In the palm?
Only on hit.
Oh, okay.
So if this were cancelable, I would do it all day, just and probably be safe after that, right? But because you can't cancel that on block, this becomes very risky. You have to confirm into it from stuff like this. And then you get good stuff like this. Unless you fuck it up.
And then you get that grab at the end?
Yeah. You get the idea. So this is like his main combo filler stuff. Problem is, it's just not safe. You just have to confirm into it real hard. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But this is a great link. Like, boom, boom. That's safe as fuck. Problem is, that standing medium punch is not cancelable. So unless you're going into this, you're not going to get anything. You understand? He has both of his heavy punches have like double heavy punch variations. So you do that, but you can also go... That second one is very unsafe.
Little swap.
Mm-hmm. But it is, you can cancel out of it.
Okay.
So that's just like, you just have to get good at confirmation. Like you do that, if you see it hits, you just press it again. Same thing for the crouching one. See that?
Cool.
Same deal. Matter of fact, nah, that doesn't work. I think that's it for his target combos.
Yeah, we gotta wait for us to get some V-Trigger to show me his other stuff.
We'll get there. So, they're asking us to do this.
And no tricky way to do that. You just hit the button and then...
What do you mean?
Look how much time you have. You're not supposed to combo. You just, transform sometime and then do this combo.
Oh, yeah. You just transform and, yeah, they just want to make sure you're in young man mode.
Okay.
I just don't remember the names of his moves, so I have to, do this.
There you go.
Oh, so they want us to do jumping heavy kick and then the double.
That confirm.
Yeah, the double heavy punch into the slide. No problem. So if you get a jump in, yeah, sure, that's a decent thing to go into, but I think there's better options.
Become the young man.
Correct. So they want us to do jumping heavy kick. Oh, this is just what I did, the bread and butter. Jumping heavy kick, and then you do medium, and then target combo into shoulder, into V-skill. Medium shoulder. So let's try it. Right? Not bad. It's just a way to get back into old man.
Yeah,
but if you didn't want to get back into old man, you could just do
what you were doing before.
There you go.
Great.
So this is an old man combo. They're asking us, okay, crouching light punch counter hit. If you land this bad boy counter hit, you can do medium punch, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Then standing light kick, which is also good. Oh, right. Whoop. This is just a good way to try and confirm off of a random stray crouching light punch hit.
Which sometimes happen.
Exactly. And then you got light kick. We'll just go right into that. Just got to be really fast. There it is. Easy sneezy. Oh, this is his crush counter combo. So you crush counter into, you want to cancel immediately, like not even a juggle. Just want to cancel into backgram, heavy backgram, which of course leads to a free regular. Look at the damage. So that's what I would do.
That's your punish.
If they did like an SRK. And honestly,
That's
what I would do is I would
damage.
do EX first. Actually, I would do
Just to get more damage?
yeah, even more EX. Young man combo, and we have meter. So let me show you the EX versions of his shit.
Yeah.
Okay, the palm, right?
Yeah.
Heavy palm is +2 on block, but also if you hit, you get a crumple. So honestly, my bread and butter is this.
More damage.
Oh. Boom. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So just get a crumple stun, and then you get heavy shoulder, and good game, you know?
He's so fun to watch.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's just got so much going on, and the fact that, there's two characters in one make him that much more interesting.
I think so, too. Ooh. They're probably gonna have us do this. Hold on.
Well, first you gotta be an old man so you can become a young man.
Why is that not working?
I love that he can just transform as much as he wants to, and they didn't make it based on trigger or anything like that.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. There you go. I think the shoulder has a cancel window like the grams, where you can't buffer it like the grams, but yeah, there's a window in there somewhere.
Okay.
I just have to practice that. That's just for me later when I play him. All right, so they want us to be young, crouching light punch counter. So similarly, here's your crouching light punch counter hit into medium punch setup, right? But the medium punch this time, instead of going to light kick, we'll just go into the target combo, and they want us to do. I didn't go over the rest of his EX moves. I'm an asshole. I apologize. So EX shoulder has this auto launcher. If you hold up during it, you can jump cancel it. So it's
Is that
very
for the
easy.
grab?
And then you can go right into the grab. So it's just very easy. Like it hasn't you just hold up forward and then you're good to go, right? I think the only other special move he has for the EX is the run. But as you can see, if you do EX version,
You get a little teleport in there.
and he's invincible during that. Or yeah, he's like he legit disappears. He legit disappears in the middle of that. So you want to go through fireballs, no problem, you know. Also, the EX version of that overhead, completely safe at -2.
Nice.
So, free overhead attempt, you know. All right, let's do this thing. Ooh. Good stuff. I would never spin 2 bars like that
That's not a lot of damage.
unless to kill the opponent, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Okay.
Hey, here's another young man combo. Jumping heavy kick to standing heavy punch, and then they want us to crumple him, and then do the heavy shoulder to the medium palm. That's what I was kind of doing earlier.
Beautiful.
Let's try again. You gotta get that shoulder early.
Okay.
Nice. It's all timing. Easy once you practice.
Yeah.
Ready for V-Trigger?
Yeah.
His V-Trigger puts him into a state. First of all, his feet are on fire. That's how you know he's V-Trigger activated.
These feet are on fire.
As soon as you activate V-Trigger again, that's going to go down. His meter's going to go down until you activate V-Trigger again. Once you do, you get a dash. And as soon as you use that dash, it's over. You don't get two, you don't get multiple. As soon as you do it, it's over.
So the dash is good.
Well, let's talk about it. That dash is invincible in the middle of it, so you can go through projectiles and stuff with it. But its main use is as like combo extender. Because, first and foremost, any normal is cancelable into it. Even normals that aren't normally cancelable.
Oh,
so those lows, like
right.
those crouching medium kicks, I use these all day now when I have V-Trigger activated. So I go, boom.
Into whatever else you want to.
So, and then on top of that, you can cancel it into the activation of the V-Trigger. So you'll see stuff like this from me. Right?
Or combo.
So like all of a sudden my low checks become deadly.
Right. The utility that they're missing normally they get in the V-Trigger.
Right. So so you can cancel into the dash from any normal, but out of the dash you can cancel into any normal. So for example, you could do, let's say, I'm gonna do medium punch, V-Trigger, medium punch. See that?
Yeah.
However, when you cancel out of the dash, all of a sudden your normals have the ability to, they magic series. So you like Marvel, so you can go, you know, light punch, light kick, medium punch, medium kick. So look, let me show you.
So you get to go the whole, you go through every button.
Yes. So I'm going to do medium punch, dash, magic series, hopefully.
Okay.
Boom.
Wow.
So you can do that.
Okay.
That's the whole series. And he has a finisher. Anytime after you start a series after the dash, you can finish it by pressing V-Trigger yet again to get a finishing move. So I'm going to do medium punch, V-Trigger, medium punch, V-Trigger. Ready? That palm?
Yeah.
Big damage. Ends it, right?
His young man palm, he gets an old man.
So, the best thing to do that I've found is forget the lights in the series, because they'll actually give you, because they scale the damage, because they happen early, you'll get less damage if you do the full 6. I just do the bottom 4. I just do medium, medium, heavy, heavy, ender.
Medium, punch, kick.
Punch kick.
Okay.
And then I'll just end it. So a common V-Trigger combo by me will usually look like this. Which is pretty fucking good.
Right.
Off of a low. Like a random ass low.
Right.
The problem is that sometimes I drop it because after the activation, there's a long time you have to wait. And then after that, it's just as fast as you can go.
Great.
That's pretty good, right? It's a cool V-Trigger.
Show me this scaled down version they want you to do.
Oh, okay. It's hard. The timing takes a while. It's not as much damage. I tested. So there it is. So they're asking us to also, yeah. They're asking us to V-Trigger, and then standing heavy kick, V-Trigger, full sequence, and then end it. But fuck it. You can even do cool stuff like start it with a heavy kick.
It just scales a little bit more, but that's still good.
But that's even better, because that's more damage because you're getting the heavy at the top. This is his last trial. This is it. So let's...
Young man. This is the young man version of that same move.
Yeah, but it's the same shit, right? So look, once again, I'm going to start with a heavy kick because why the fuck? Oh no, it'll won't work because I'm already in a combo. All right, so activate V-Trigger. And you can cancel that in the super. The very last one. Easy peasy.
He hits you, he beats you up as young man, old man,
Yeah, baby.
and he stays in whatever form he started in.
Yes.
Great.
The fact that that's cancelable in the super at the end is like if you got super and you land.
Right.
Like think about that. Crouching medium kick into a long ass sequence to super. Granted, that would take full resources, but Hey, it works.
Especially if there's so many characters that have difficulty closing out a match, or like, I have all this meter, what am I supposed to do with it? Here you go.
So what do you think?
I want to know this. I want to know why he can just go between old man, young man.
Well, he's a ninja. That's all that is.
Brett, there's never been. That's not like a known fucking thing. It's not a known thing that ninjas come from old man to young man. That's not like a thing that's known.
This is a universe where motherfuckers have flame coming out of their fist and they're fine.
No, it's not a thing.
That is totally
It's not
real.
a thing.
That is a real thing.
It's not a thing.
Yo, Octopimp came in here defending anime.
That's not in anime. That's a thing, but it's not that's like known for ninjas.
Yes, it is. They would turn into young men, and they would be like, look, you think I'm old, and then whoa, they would be young.
But how are they doing it? Is it a drink? Is it a food?
It's jutsu.
It's jutsu.
Don't say that to me.
serious.
It's not just jitsu.
Young man, no jutsu.
That's not.
Shonen no jutsu. Thank you, Octopimp. I almost called him Octopus. Thank you, Octopus.
Yeah, get to the good stuff.
So wait, when I asked you, what do you think of Zeku, you immediately hit me with, how come he do that magic he do? I spent 45 minutes going over his mechanics, and the first thing you hit me with is that?
45 minutes of mechanics. There's a lot of mechanics.
He's two characters.
Yeah, there is.
He's two characters.
Yeah, there's a whole instruction manual you got to learn for him.
Which is why I'm enjoying him so much. Because I love, like, frontiering on motherfucker. I love exploring. And he's two characters, so I'm like, yeah, and I never get bored. You know?
I also like the idea that, one of the criticisms of this game is that it's difficult for players to have their own style of a character, and I think that we will have people that play Zeku completely differently.
Yeah, I think there are going to be some people that prefer to stay in one form or the other, and people who, like, love to switch. And I think that's very cool. All right, let's find out what the fuck he's about. So once again,
the whole reason everybody came here. Let's get to his story.
I'm letting you know, man. I did his story already, like I always do, just so I can buy his badass story costume.
Yeah.
But I didn't look at anything. I just did one fight and it was basically over.
This is like some shit you tell your mom. Mom, I didn't see the Christmas presents. I just went in there to get my toothbrush.
I'm letting you know.
My toothbrush was
Every
in there.
time we do this, I want to do the story to find out what the fuck's going on, but
Okay.
I wait to go over it with you.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right,
that.
Let's see what Zeku.
Yeah.
Also, I want to. Just okay.
Greetings.
Look. The world is my oyster. Like that's cute, right?
Yeah.
You get binary star of corruption, which I would never ever say about Balrog.
No.
But is pretty like badass, right?
Yeah, a star-
Frozen Blade. Very
Done.
cool title. Get to Zeku. Greetings, I am Zeku. That's the best they could do.
Maybe you gotta put more emphasis on it. Greetings. I am Zeku.
That's still lame as shit.
I'm the nimble boxer. That's dumb.
Not the greatest, but
Nimble boxer sounds like a cat Twitter.
Frozen Blade is like I just whatever. Let's do this thing.
Belief has never been in doubt.
What is he into?
Man, I put this dude in Japanese and I can't escape him. All right, 5'11".
Wristwatches and potato chips. That's all you can come up with.
Mr. Watches. He's as tall as I am. That's kind of cool.
That's dope.
But you're tall. How tall are you? 6'1"?
I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'1" when I got my shoes on.
I see. All right.
Get a little bit more on there. Here we go. Show me weird pencil sketches.
Wait, want to listen? Oh, Bush.
Shin Godzilla.
Shinryu,
Oh,
Yo, I'm in.
founded over 600 years ago,
that's Guy.
the lineage has survived turbulent times and remained an unbroken chain.
Badass.
Yeah.
There to assist the common people in times of strife or fighting as soldiers in times of war.
This is the.
Staying vigilant even
This is
in
awesome.
times of peace, always remaining a sword for the weak.
Like, because
Dope.
because they remove themselves from the Street Fighter story, this is awesome.
Right.
Always waiting. At any time, we are ready to serve.
So I recognize Guy and Maki. Those are probably other Final Fight characters or something from the game that we haven't gotten to
Oh,
yet.
I bet one of them was Marcos.
You mean Carlos?
Carlos.
Maybe.
A business card?
Yo,
Are you
Zeku has business cards?
yo, can I get that in real life? That's sick.
Does he sell watches?
We're gonna have selling stuff here. From snacks to satellites, they've got pretty much everything taken care of.
So been so long since I've heard Ibuki's English voice.
I am known as Zeku.
Oh, well, he's actually kind of.
He's so smooth.
He's from the 70s.
Yeah.
But lately I have been considering branching out.
Aw, shit.
Why I am here.
Yo, is he recruiting for the Striders?
I think he's recruiting for his small business.
There's all sorts of people here, from the Oniwaban to bodyguards.
That's Ibuki's voice. Let's fight.
So that's interesting. So, like, you know, ever since his reveal, his vague connections to the Strider clan have been apparent. Oh shit, we're just going. Okay.
So he just tricked young women as young man Zeku, and then he turns into old man Zeku?
What do you mean tricking? He said exactly what he wanted to do. He was like, yo, I'm just looking for business, man.
She thought the young version was cute, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Which I picture Zeku responding like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm cute! And he flies up in the air. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's been vague connections between him and the Striders. Maybe this is what we're seeing him like the initial recruitment wave.
As I was saying, I'm going to be starting my own ninja group.
He loves that rich watch.
Please feel free to join.
Yo, she could have been the second Strider of all time.
Jeez. At first I thought he was a good-looking guy. But he's just
What if they made her the second Strider of all time?
She's not.
Wait a
They're
minute.
just so weird. I need to find a regular guy to be my boyfriend.
I'm about to
Ooh.
get into heavy fanfic territory after we're done with this story.
She's a self-hating ninja.
I don't think she's I think she hates. She would
Or
rather
ninja.
be chilling.
Ninja stuff.
She'd really be chilling.
Netflix
right?
and chill. Yeah, I get
The
it.
world seeks a new warrior for a new age.
Zeku.
As my journey takes me beyond Bushinryu, I have begun to seek a new style.
Yeah, we know, dog.
Culinary arts.
This is basically just hard confirmation that he's the first Strider.
Zeku.
That's badass.
So is Strider actually an old fucking man?
Acquaintance. However,
Hold on, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I regret to say that we already have enough Oniwa-ban.
But
Look at that face.
In these globalized times, intelligence, espionage, sabotage, all ninja services I offer that you should consider outsourcing.
Doesn't she have her own fucking ninja clan?
That's what she said. The Oniwa-ban.
Think about it.
Fight time.
Oh,
Okay, this is
man.
like a job interview fight. That's nice.
It's very cute.
I believe a demonstration is in order.
Perfect. This makes sense. This is why people fight. Let me test your skills. Yo, business suit. Let me sell you a fucking car. Yo, I have beautiful deals and 8% financing. Yo, take her to the home. Take her to the old man home. Hit her in the sky.
What are you doing?
Sorry, he's getting me hype.
I love that costume on him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, both of them are so good.
Yeah, car salesman's good. That's
Oh, shit.
Sufficient sampling? Should you find a task that requires one, I shall be at your call. Till then,
Ugh. Another character just fucking hanging around her
He
mansion.
is indeed skillful.
Yeah, he bopped you this time, didn't he?
Do I need another ninja?
My style has evolved. Transformation itself is in the very essence of the shinobi.
Oh shit, Octopimple's right.
He's shinobi.
Can an older ninja like myself contribute to the modern world?
But you can turn young.
While I'm still deep in thought, I should probably decide a name for my new fighting style.
Are we just gonna name drop it right now?
Yeah, here it comes.
Shinryu.
I love that shot.
No, in today's global age, we should consider an English name. How
Oh.
about slashers?
Yeah, slashers.
Haja Bushinryu.
What is
like-
Haja?
I like how the young man.
Slayers.
I like how the young man is the sensible version and the old man is the crazy one.
Striders.
Perfect. I love it.
Goma Fushin Seiburi.
That's Striders. I like Striders.
There it is. They just spelled it out for us right there.
Nuts.
Oboro Shinge Ryobane no Ipa.
Spats.
Spetsnaz. There it is. Wow. So there it is. He's the fucking first Strider, confirmed. That's so cool.
he made up the Strider, the all of the style Strider used, he made up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm sure, like the Bushinryu, it evolves over time, you know?
So once again proving that Strider's timeline is the Street Fighter universe.
What do you mean, once again proving?
That all these fucking games like Final Fight, they're all just one. This is the Capcom
See,
world.
you're sweeping this under the rug. This has never happened before. Yes, Final Fight and Street Fighter have basically been tied together since the beginning. Strider, no one ever expected Strider to be a part of the Street Fighter world. And the fact that Capcom took what's basically a defunct franchise and we're like, you know what? Yeah, it's all part of the same universe and reincorporate it in a very elegant way. This is honestly the most impressive narrative thing Capcom has done in a very long time.
I don't feel like it's that defunct. I mean, they had that Strider game that they let that third-party people work on. Probably 2 years ago, but I'm sure you can still buy it.
That was like 5 years ago.
Was it 5 years ago?
It's defunct, dog.
Well, it's just Strider's in Marvel now, so now, the Strider's in everything.
Arthur's in Strider in Marvel.
Yo, you think they're gonna tie in the Ghouls and Goblins
No, that's
universe?
not my point. You're talking
that's
about,
what you're talking about.
No, you're saying Strider's in Marvel. It doesn't matter. Marvel's the place where franchises go to die, dog.
All right.
Like, Strider was nowhere on anyone's radar, and the fact that they're like, you know what? It's part of the same universe. I think that's absolutely wonderful. It's just good. It's good. I can't believe I'm saying this. That's good storytelling. It's good storytelling to reuse elements from the past.
Right. Well, how many characters are there? How many stories have we played through? 36?
No, 26.
Right.
Something like that.
So 1 out of 26 stories was good.
I'm not saying this story, this quote unquote story we played through was, whatever. However, the idea to reuse as opposed to invent, because let me put it this way. This whole season was brand new characters, right?
Yeah.
But they were smart about it in that they brought us brand new fighting styles, but narratively, aside from Akuma, he's not new, but narratively, everyone has ties to the past in some way, and that's a good thing. Abigail has been around. Minot has a master who we all know is from, we know her. Ed was in the last game and he has strong ties. Like, narratively, having your brand new characters have some sort of connection to someone, something, some element of the past is good, strong storytelling.
Right, and they've also given themselves an outlet to have a lot more new characters. They have 2 worlds to now draw from.
Or more. Like, this proves that they can do whatever the fuck they want. And the point I'm making is they could have easily made Zeku a brand new guy who was just a random ass ninja and had no ties to Guy or the Striders. But instead they did both. That's elegant storytelling. And I think that's very cool.
When do you think we get Guy? When do you think we get Cody? When do you think we get the rest of the family?
Why do you think we're going to get... At this point, you really think we're going to get Guy?
Not in the next round of DLC, but maybe the one after that.
If they did put in Guy, he'd have to be very different.
Right, and I feel like they wasted all the good ideas on Zeku.
But that's not a waste. It's just like, yo, we're putting him in this guy, and I think that's okay. But to answer your question, the answer is always, I don't fucking know. The point is, from here on out, I think Capcom just showed us that, I remember, I don't know about you, but when there were 5 brand new people, I balked a little bit. I was like, ugh. Because, we were all hyped for the announcement of season 2 to be like, yo, here's some more old favorites. And I was very skeptical. I was incredibly skeptical at the thought of the new characters they would come with, because I thought they were going to come with people like Brian Taylor and shit. I was very scared of that. But I am not fanboying here. I'm legit impressed at the 5 people that they gave us.
Your fanboy showing.
No, not at all. I would call some shit out if I didn't like it.
Sure.
But all 5 of them are like, that's a fucking cool design.
He's definitely a cool design, and I'm definitely excited to see him when we plug him into, real matches and see how he does.
Next time, that's what we'll be doing, and I have some practicing to do, because remember, this is 2 people. It's
right.
2 people.
Right. I think you like old man version better.
Why is that?
Reflects you.
What? Why are you calling me old?
I'm just saying, you have a young man trapped inside you, but our outer bodies, they always get older. There's nothing we can do about that.
So he doesn't reflect me, he reflects us all?
Yeah, but especially you.
So he's just calling me old now.
I feel like you're the older of the 2.
I am older than you.
Old man.
Are you calling me an old man?
You're the old man of the show. You're my old man.
Because I'm older than you.
Yeah. When I talk to people, you're my old man.
Fair enough. I'm older than, yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye, everybody.